You know, my birthday was on Monday, and I kind of wanted to have like a very smooth week. You know, no drama, no issue, none of that other stuff. I guess we can't get our way, folks. Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. David Terrell Green here, aka Dave Marino. I'm just gonna jump into this. So I really didn't have much of an idea of what I wanted to talk about when I was setting up for this video, until I got a text message from my friend, which kind of is just like, has left me very irritated. Ugh. So it's been reported that Oscar winner Barry Jenkins will direct a follow-up to Disney's The Lion King, reportedly focusing on Mufasa's origin story. You know, part of me shouldn't even be surprised at this point, when it comes to movies. You know, it's just like, I guess we always have to have sequels and prequels and, trilogies to things that, like, I don't care if they're reboots or sequels or prequels to movies, but I feel like that if you're going to do something, that it should at least make sense. Like, in all honesty, it's just like nobody really cares about Mufasa when he was a kid. Here's the thing. Disney is very sneaky with how they make their money. It's based off of nostalgia. Everything for, dare I say, probably the last 10 years as far as Disney goes is strictly based off of nostalgia. You know, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, Mulan, Jungle Book, Aladdin, like all these reboots. Then you have Star Wars, and we're gonna bring back Han Solo, we're gonna bring back Leia, we're gonna bring back Chewbacca, we're gonna bring back freaking Lando, and all this other stuff. It's like everything that Disney has done up until this point has been based off of, like nostalgia. This is the type of thing that kind of irritates me, because you have artists who are not given a chance, who are not giving an opportunity, and having scripts, good stories for shows and movies overlooked because they're like, hey, let's bring a sister reboot. It's like, nobody asked for this, nobody wants this. Who gives a crap what Mufasa did as a kid? Nobody gives a crap about Mufasa. As far as like, okay, so what does that mean? Does that mean Mufasa's dead? Is he gonna get thrown off a cliff next? Now, I will say that there is a 50-50 chance that this movie may actually get done. A lot of times, they'll announce a movie, and then, the film will go through this thing called developmental hell. A lot of times that comes with, scheduling, budget issues, creative control at the studio. Sometimes you just can't get a good script. So just because they announce this doesn't mean that it's actually going to come out. However, knowing Disney and the cash cows that they are going to make sure that they do every and anything to get this off the ground. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this movie were to come out within the next 3 to 4 years. And it's really stupid, because then you have people like trying to defend some of these live action films, and they're just like, oh, well, they didn't make this movie for you, they made it for the kids. So you don't think that when they were working on a movie like Lion King, that they're just like, oh, okay, one of the greatest movies of all time, and for Disney, we are going to bring this back because all the 90s babies love this movie. They grew up on this movie. Oh, on top of that, let's go get the most popular singer on the freaking planet. Because, like, you have to think about it, like opening night, how many people over the age of like 18 were in that theater? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I went to go watch Incredibles 2, everybody in that theater was an adult. I barely saw any children, and if I did see a child, they were about like 13, 14 years old. So obviously these theaters, they know exactly what they're doing when they try to put these movies out. I hate this idea so much. We do not need a Mufasa origin story. I blame Marvel. If you really think about it, the MCU really caused the downfall of film when you think about it. Spider-Man 3 and 4 and, oh, we're gonna have a sequel to this, Guardians of the Galaxy, and this, and prequel to this, and a cinematic universe, and all this other nonsense. Marvel started it. Marvel started this cinematic universe. Now you got people trying to do, sequels to things that have absolutely nothing to do with superhero movies. Like, I just read that they're going to do a Passion of the Christ 2. What, Jesus 2, Tokyo Drift, Revenge of the Sin? I wrote a couple of these down. I can keep going. No, it just irritates me because there are people who are actually trying to make strides and make good stories and tell stories, and it gets overlooked because we want to do a movie about Mufasa when he was a baby. Disney is all about real estate. They don't give a crap about, quality. Because if they gave a crap about quality, then they wouldn't be putting out a bunch of this stuff. They wouldn't be, putting out nonsense in like Star Wars. They wouldn't be doing that if they actually cared about quality. But because they know that we are going to go and buy the tickets regardless of how good or bad it is. Like if I watch freaking live action Lion King and I don't like it, it doesn't matter if I like it or dislike it. The damage is already done. I already spent my money. It's already going to Disney and its studios. So Disney can care less about, oh, well, maybe we should actually do a good job. Maybe we should try to put some good quality into our stuff. They don't even care about that stuff anymore. All they care about is, well, hey, if they spend money on it, it doesn't matter to us. I have respect for the Disney company. I just wish that they would be wise when it comes to like their decisions on like what to make movies about and what franchises you're gonna try to go for. I don't have a problem with franchises. And side note, I'm not saying that Beyonce doesn't have no talent. I'm just saying that she can't act, okay? She can't act. I don't give a crap about how good of a dancer or singer she is. She's a great performer, great entertainer, one of the best to ever do it, but she cannot act, okay? She can't act. And yes, you need to be a good voice actor too. Just because you standing in front of a microphone and a script, that don't mean that you're just good at it. She can't act, people, okay? And so, since we're so concerned about just getting numbers and getting dollars, yeah, go get Rihanna, have Rihanna play Sarabi, screw it. Frank Ocean can be Scar, I don't know. Like, I'm done with this video. I'm ripping my pants. I was supposed to have a good week. So who is gonna be writing the new music? Because Circle of Life was way too fire.